So I started making jewellery quite some time ago, but only in lockdown did I make it into a business, started a website, and I called it LaVidaLoca because it means the crazy life. And at that point in time, everybody's life was crazy, and I thought, what a good name to call your business. So in the past 3 years since setting this up as a business, it's now my full-time job. I hesitate to call it a job because it doesn't feel like a job. It's just doing something I love. I come in here every day into my garden shed and do something I love every single day, and I make people happy with what I do. So what better way to spend your days? Just recently I had a commission from a lady who was getting married. She wanted to use both her mother's and father's wedding rings in her wedding ring. They were both 9-carat gold, so I was able to melt them down, add some new gold, and make her a beautiful wedding ring that she will love and cherish for the rest of her life, knowing that it contains both her mother's and father's wedding rings. And I love doing things like that because actually it's meaningful and it's something that people will cherish forever. So I started providing jewellery workshops last October, and it's been great. It's really good fun. I've enjoyed it so much more than I thought I would. The people that come and do the workshops just absolutely love it. But for me, it's seeing the pleasure that those people get making their own rings. And they go away from here, they've had a lovely morning, and they are wearing up to 3 rings that they've made themselves, and they just love it. I have my little entourage. So nothing gets wasted, everything's recycled, even the dust. I keep a pot of the silver dust, and then I can use that for texturing. So on a very hot piece of silver, I can sprinkle a bit of dust, and it gives the silver surface a nice texture. And I also have a recycling pot for end pieces of sheet, wire, things that go wrong, which invariably they do. This then all gets recycled, so it gets melted down. It can go in the furnace and get melted down and made into ingots and then rolled into sheet. Or I make baubles for bauble rings. This is one I've done earlier. The baubles on the bauble rings are all recycled from end pieces of sheet and wire. So that nothing gets wasted. Hopefully you've enjoyed this little insight into LaVidaLoca Jewellery and finding out more about where your jewellery comes from.